I'm Andy Vanderhoff. Welcome back to Kitchen WOD. Today I would like to talk about a really common question that I get. What should you be eating before a workout and after a workout? So to best answer that question, I'll talk about three different types of workouts that people typically do. So first of all, let's talk about low intensity workouts. So low intensity workout would be maybe yard work, going for a walk with a friend, something like that. That's lower intensity. And those lower intensity workouts, your body is going to primarily use fat as its fuel source. So primarily burning fat storage. Moderate exercise, that might be something like going for a long jog at a consistent pace. So that would be like your long and easy run. Maybe, rowing for a duration, something like that, where you kind of keep an even pace. There your body is equally going to use your fat storage and your glycogen or your carbohydrate source. So it's going to equally burn sugars and fat storage. Now in your more intense workouts, so your interval training, things where you're doing sprints or maybe CrossFit type workout, there your body is primarily going to rely on your glycogen storage or your carbohydrate storage. So we kind of need to answer that before we can talk about what you should eat before you work out. So talking mainly about the more CrossFit interval type workouts. Before those, you should try to eat some carbohydrates. If you work out at 5:30 in the morning, you may not feel like eating, and that's perfectly fine as long as you have the energy to get through that workout. If you know that you have a workout like that coming up in the morning, you might want to think about having some carbohydrates for supper the night before. Sweet potato, something along that lines, a more starchy vegetable, squash, something like that. If you work out during the day and your body can handle eating beforehand, maybe an hour or so before, you want to think about having some carbohydrates along with just a little bit of fat and a little bit of protein. Some good examples might be apple and some peanut butter, or a banana and a few almonds, maybe some carrots and a little bit of hummus, something like that. Something that isn't going to sit too heavy, but some carbohydrates that'll kind of sustain you for throughout that workout. Now, after the workout, a lot of people like to go and get their protein shakers. And for some people, that is a great alternative. If you're trying to add muscle mass, definitely. If you're lifting really heavy weights for that workout, you're going to want some protein immediately after so that your body can recover. If you're noticing that you're a lot more sore than you'd like to be, or maybe than you should be, go ahead and have a little bit of protein afterwards, or just some branched chain amino acids. That's going to help with that recovery. But for the great majority of people, if you go out on a jog or you do just kind of a moderate workout, you really don't need to be taking in protein after that. I really like people to eat their food instead of drinking it. So I don't want you to be getting the majority of your calories from a drink, even if it's a protein drink. So some better alternatives, if time allows, would be something like maybe a yogurt, a Greek yogurt and a little bit of fruit. If you have time, part of a chicken breast and some vegetables. Maybe a few egg whites and, a piece of toast if you do bread, things like that. Primarily after your workout, you want to focus on lean proteins, not a whole lot of fat, and just a few carbohydrates. Before the workout, you want to focus on getting some carbohydrates to fuel your workout and a little bit of fat or protein. Just a real quick thing here on sports drinks. Not a big fan of sports drinks, not for your kids, not for yourself. Unless you've just finished a marathon, you probably don't need a sports drink. Unless it's 100 degrees and you've ran through an entire soccer game, you probably don't need a sports drink. So go and try to get those carbohydrates from the whole food sources instead. Fruit, dried fruit, carrots, things like that are excellent ideas for after a workout to replenish the carbohydrate storage. So I hope you enjoyed this session on what to eat before a workout and after a workout. Thanks for watching.